Here we go with a little bonus match here. Of course, my nephew from Loyalsock, Caden Rodarmo, we're running a consolation bout here. He's taking on Bastion from Milton here for the third and fourth match. Of course, both young men here qualified for the state championships here, Eric, for the tournament. But just throwing a little bonus match out here ahead of time. So we'll see both these young men. They have not faced yet in this tournament coming up, but both men wrestling well to get in here for third and fourth. Caden with a solid win, 6-3 earlier over Robinson. Of course, avenging his loss in the District 4 finals. Bastion pinned Robinson earlier in the tournament to knock him out of the championship round. And Bastion just wrestling better and better throughout the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is an interesting matchup. Caden, I think, with a little more strength, a little more solid. Bastion, maybe, a little bit of quickness. But it's going to be a good matchup here.
So these two, Rennie, you said haven't faced each other at all this season.
They have not faced each other. Both of them have been ranked in the top 20, though, off and on here for the last few weeks. Quick shot. Shot by Caden. Could not do anything with it. Recovers up. Oh, he's getting rolled. Squares up again. Trying not to get rolled there. 18 seconds to go in this first period. Of course, it's 1-2-2 in the consolations. Correct, Eric?
Yes. Five seconds left to go. We are still scoreless.
Like I said, a little bonus match here, a little nepotism, bringing you to Consi finals here at 189 pounds. Caden elects to take down in the second period. Still 0-0. Actually an important win, Eric, because
for this coming
for states, because what happens is if you place fourth, you're going to get a champion of one of the other regions. If you manage to take into his back, no count, back over again, no count, no. Issuing no count, issuing no count. No back points. But as I was saying, if you place fourth, you're going to get a champion from one of the other regions. If you place third, you're going to probably get a runner-up or another third-place finisher. Quick escape, maybe a reversal if he covers the angle. There's two. Quick reversal in the second period. He's up 2-0. Of course, like I said, both these guys, I think Bastion to Junior also, Eric?
Yes.
Yeah, Bastion to Junior also. Both these guys have been wrestling solid here the entire year. Both these guys ranked throughout the year. As I said earlier, Caden winning a big match in his consolation semis to get in for third and fourth, avenging his district championship loss last week. Escape for Bastion. It is now 2-1. Rodarmo leads. We are in the consolation finals here, so there are other matches going on here. I think right next to them, Eric, who's wrestling from Montoursville?
Gage Wenzel and Wernsberger in overtime. We got a minute left here in the second period between Rodarmo and Bastion. Neither wrestler taking the shot here yet. This match is going to come down to a takedown. I would assume Bastion will take down in the third. .35 seconds left to go here in the second. Caden with a snap down on the back of the head.
25 seconds to go. Neither wrestler taking a shot right at this point in time. Whoop. Caden hit with stalling right there as Bastion takes a shot. 14 seconds to go.
Caden attempt to throw by.
3 seconds to go. Going to time out. Bastion's choice, he will take down. I expected a super close match here, Eric. Still no score there, Eric, on
No, 9 seconds over there.
Still 2-1. Caden riding.
Bastian up to his feet.
Yep, Bastian coming to his feet, out of bounds. Caden still in control. Like I said, Bastian much more impressive this week in the regional tournament than he was last week in the district. He struggled a bit in the district tournament, but came on wrestling much better here in the regional tournament. Beat Wharton here to get into the Consi finals. He's got to watch to give up 1 here and not 2, and he does. Oh,
almost looked like he could have got a piece of his headgear.
He actually stayed in control there. Yep, looks like his headgear's a little messed up. But actually, I thought Bastian might have had 1 there, but he stayed in control. He did a nice job. He almost got reversed, got high there.
Bastian quickly up to his feet with the escape.
I figured he'd give up 1 because it's going to take a takedown to win this match no matter how you slice it. Still tied to 2-2 in the Wernsberger-Wenzel match on the next mat. And tied 2-2 here in the 3rd period.
And we're out of bounds. Minute 2 left here to go in the 3rd, 2-2.
Far shot, but he does have a hold of it. He cuts it, rolls through. Coming up again, he's going to come up into waterfall position there, Eric. Both
hook that leg and pop that head.
He's got to cut and pop there. We could see a stalemate, but he's got to cut.
No,
there's 2. There's 2. He is up. 4-2 now with 40 seconds to go. He needs to ride him as long as he can right there. Watch he doesn't get called for stalling. What happened here next door? Watch yourself, you don't give up 2. He's high. Staying under the arms. 20 seconds to go. Caden still leads 4-2. In the top position with 18 seconds. I think he forgot where he was. He thought he gave up 1. 4-2, 18 seconds. Caution on bottom man. Caden does have a stalling point he has to be cognizant of if he does get to the neutral position. Because an escape and then a warning would be a headache. Watch, he doesn't interlock.
Get a tight waist here, flatten him out, he'll be in good shape.
Yeah, he goes for that head again. He needs to give 1,
up 1, not 2. There you go.
Now he needs to watch here, 5 seconds to go in this match. 4-3 still, 2 seconds.
Attaboy.
1 second. Caden's going to hold on to place 3rd place here. Congrats to my nephew, Caden Rodarmel, on a big win there. Here at the Magic Dome, brought to you by Grapplers Only TV, powered by Web Weekly in association with Cam Media. Looking forward to some great wrestling here tonight at the finals, Eric. They've actually changed the format here because we have a state champion versus returning state champion, 133 pounds, Eric.
Yeah, you got Jaden Pepe from Wyoming area, 2-time state champion, going up against Scott Johnson, the returning state champion. It's going to be phenomenal.
So we have some great matchups here tonight. Looking forward to bringing y'all at home the live action here shortly. We're going to take a quick break and we'll come back and get right into our matchups here tonight.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do, We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them. In 36 years, I've won just about every award they have. I think the award I'm most proud of is being inducted into the All-State Financial Hall of Fame. It was one of my goals from day one, so looking 20 years out and being able to get there was fantastic. Change of any kind has a little anxiety with them. If you have any questions, concerns, anything happens, come to us right away. We're here to answer all your questions and make sure you understand what is going on and what happened.
From the land of the free, the home of the brave, underwear's made in the USA. We'll never take a knee, we will always stand. We don't use sweatshirts from foreign lands. Support our troops every day. Wearing the American made underwear by far. American strong we are. Underwear.
Want to thank our sponsors at Custom Auto Care, Brian and Chris, for all your automotive needs, services, tires, oil changes, you name it. Give Chris and Brian a call at Custom Auto Care. And here we go, guys. We're back here. First matchup, actually it'll be the third matchup tonight, but we are going to announce it in order of weight. At 107 pounds, we have Gage Schwank, a freshman from Muncie. His record this year is 35-9, career record of 35-9. He's a 2023 sectional champion, 2023 District 4 champion. Impressive freshman season so far. And he's ranked 9th in the state. Had a great match earlier today with Bobatis. And he's taken on this year Seth Kolb, a sophomore out of Benton. Record 31-7, career 64-18. 2022 state qualifier, 2022 Northeast regional runner-up. He's the 2023 Central Sectional runner-up to Gage. He lost 7-0 there. And District 4 runner-up last week to Gage. He is ranked 12th in the state. I'm still going to stay with Swank on this one. Eric, what's your pick for the night on that match?
No, I like Swank here as well. Yeah, he's tough.
All right, and here we go. Eric's going to give us 114 pounds.
So 114-pound weight class, we've got Colton Wade of Sullivan County, a sophomore, ranked number 10 in the country, or in the state, 37-3 on the season, career 70-8, 22 state qualifiers, 2023 Central Section and District 4 champion, going up against, and this is kind of how we talk about the tides turn a little bit week to week, Cole Patrick, a freshman out of Wyalusing, 36-10. So came in as a District 4 fourth place runner. Yep, and has obviously had a very strong tournament here.
He picked off who in the semis, Eric? I'm blanking there on that. I'm sure somebody will remind us, but he had a great match in the semis and ended up winning there. And,
yeah, he did.
But my pick is Wade on this match, Eric.
I like Wade here. These two have faced each other twice this season so far. Wade getting the better of him a couple weeks ago, a 13-3 major.
Yeah. All right, at 121 pounds, we have Brandon Wenzel, a senior out of Montoursville, 36-7 this year. Career 153-22. 2022 District 4 champion, 2022 PIAA state runner-up, 2020 PIAA state champion, currently ranked 3rd in the state, committed to Penn State University. He's taken on the freshman sensation, Brant Hare out of Montgomery. This kid's amazing. 41-1 this year, 41-1 on his career. 2023 Central Section champion, 2023 District 4 champion. Defeated Wenzel last week, 9-1 or 9-1?
I think it was 8-1.
8-1,
yeah.
Thank you. 8-1 last week. Currently ranked number 1 in the state. Of course, I wish Brandon the best, a Montoursville boy myself, but I gotta go with Brant on this one, Eric.
Yeah, you're talking about two highly ranked kids in the state, met each other multiple times so far this year. Hare getting the best of them, and I don't see that changing tonight either.
All right, and we'll be right back with more matchups after this break.
Some things just don't go together, like checking accounts and service fees. At Woodlands Bank, we offer 3 personal checking accounts that don't charge monthly service fees or require a minimum balance. Make the switch to Woodlands Bank today. Visit woodlandsbank.com to find a location nearest you.
Want to thank Derek Zeckman at Mortgage Network Solutions for coming back this year as a sponsor. For all your mortgage needs, reach out to Derek Zeckman at Mortgage Network Solutions. And we want to thank Berger Septic for all your potable water needs, porta-toilet needs, personal septic home pump outs. Give Berger Septic a ring. Look us up on Facebook. Look us up online. Coming back with action here now, Eric.
127 pounds. We've got Matthew Smith, a sophomore from Midwest, ranked 12th in the state, 34-6 on the season, career 67-18. Your District 4 champion, going up against David Kennedy, a sophomore out of Montoursville, ranked 18th, 37-10 on the season, 22 state qualifier, career 76-22. Again, another case, of David maybe struggling a little bit last week after that loss, but coming back strong this week.
Who's your pick here, Eric?
I'm going with Kennedy. He's wrestling tough.
I'm actually going with Kennedy, too, even though Smith beat him. I'm going with Kennedy. I like how he's wrestled in the district tournament here so far. I think he's going to give Smith a match tonight. And here we go with what's heralded as the premier match of the night at 133 pounds. We have Scott Johnson, a senior out of Muncie, record 31-5, career 141-15, 22 District 4 champion, Northeast Regional champion, and PIAA returning state champion. This year, 2023 Central Sectional champion, 2023 District 4 champion. Currently ranked second in the state to his opponent, Jaden Pepe, a senior out of Wyoming area. Record 38-1, career record 154-5. 2022 district champ, Northeast Regional champ, and returning state champion. And he's going to Harvard University next year.
Good wrestler, very smart kid.
Yep, going to Harvard University. This is a tough one, probably one of the toughest picks on the night. It's going to be anybody's match. I personally, I'm just going to go with who I like in this one. I'm going to go with Johnson, but this match could be anybody's match here tonight.
Yeah, you've got Pepe, a 2-time state champion, a third-place finisher as a freshman. 3 out of his 5 losses came as a freshman. I like Johnson here.
You're going to go with Johnson,
I like
too?
Johnson.
We're both going with Johnson. I think we might be going with our hearts as well as our minds, but that's okay. And then, Eric, what do we have at 139 pounds?
So 139, we've got another phenomenal freshman, Reagan Milheim out of Warrior Run, number 3 in the state, 45-3 on the season, going up against the number 1 ranked wrestler at 139 pounds, Anthony Evanitsky out of Wyoming area. He is a sophomore, 36-4, 22 state third-place finisher, and career 83-8. Another example of you got Pepe in that same room, back-to-back weight classes, pushing each other in that room.
And Eric and I have talked about this the last couple years. It just seems these guys run in pairs. These top-ranked guys, these top-notch wrestlers, they push each other in that room. This is a really tough pick here, too, guys. I'm going with Reagan Milheim. This could be another toss-up, but I'm going to go with the home District 4 boy, and I'm going with Reagan Milheim. Who's your pick here, Eric?
I'm going to go with District 2 with Evanitsky on this one. He just he looks impressive, very athletic. I like Evanitsky here.
All right. We'll be right back here after a word from our sponsors.
Brand ambassador for King Kong.
This all I drink. King Kong is energy drink.
No sugar?
Yeah, and it's hater proof.
Oh, well, I get more of that.
King Kong and energy, not just an energy drink. It's motivation to never give up on your dreams.
Want to thank Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center for all your commercial needs. Give Ian and Doug a call at Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center. Look them up online. Look them up on Facebook. Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center for your commercial needs. Want to thank Dee's Cupcakes. Look up Dee's Cupcakes on Facebook. They are spectacular. Had them at my daughter's birthday party. Just had them a week ago at a big get-together. Dee's Cupcakes, weddings, parties, you name it. Check them out. You'll love them. Also want to thank Perkins. Stop in and see Frank Kovalerich at Perkins Restaurant. Best breakfast in the area. Perkins Restaurants. Check out their potato pancakes. You won't be sorry. Perkins Restaurant in Williamsport. Coming back here with action, Eric, at 145 pounds. Chase Burke, a senior out of Benton with a record of 35-10. Career record 124-36. 22 state qualifier. 2023 fourth in sections. 2023 fourth in the district. Taking on Caden Milheim, another Milheim brother. Senior out of Warrior Run. Record 41-3 this year. 120-23 on the season. 2022 District 4 runner-up, Northeast Regional runner-up, and third place state finisher. Milheim is ranked third in the state behind Warrensburger. That might have improved. I didn't check that here. Warrensburger beat Milheim 2-1 at sectionals, but then it reversed it last week. What was last week's score, if you recall?
I don't.
It was a point or two,
yeah.
but Milheim took the win last week. My pick again this week is Milheim, but this could be another toss-up, Eric.
Yeah, no, I like Milheim here. He did, PA Power has him ranked as number 2 wrestler in the state right now.
Above Warrensburger now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And Eric, bring us 152-pound action here.
So 152 pounds, Connor Hare, Jr. from Montgomery, returning state champion, ranked number 1 in the state, 45-1 on the season, career 128-5 on his career, going up against the number 2 ranked sophomore, Cameron Milheim of Warrior Run, 82-16 on the career, 41-6 on the season. Again, I don't know, going back to the years that we've done this now, and so many 1 versus 2 matchups here at the region, that are highly ranked in the states. This is great wrestling.
Great wrestling. Another example of why District 4 in the Northeast region, hotbed of wrestling in the state of Pennsylvania. My pick here, although it's still going to be a good match, my pick here has got to be Hare. He's just wrestling phenomenal.
Yeah, I like Hare here as well.
Okay. Coming at action at 160 pounds, Alex Hoffman, a junior out of Milton. Record this season, 29-7, 65-30 on his career. 2022 regional qualifier, 2023 Southern Section champ, ranked 20th in the state. Taking on Deegan Ross, a senior out of Lackawanna Trail, 39-2 on the season. His career, 128-27. 2022 state qualifier, 23 District 2 champion, ranked 8th in the state. I think it's going to be a great match. My pick here on this is going to be Ross.
Yeah, we don't obviously get as much of an opportunity to watch District 2 wrestling as we do, here with the District 4. But, the couple times that I've seen Ross wrestle this weekend, he looks really tough. I like Ross here.
Yep. Well, we'll be right back after a break here. Want to thank.
Some things just don't go together, like checking accounts and service fees. At Woodlands Bank, we offer 3 personal checking accounts that don't charge monthly service fees or require a minimum balance. Make the switch to Woodlands Bank today. Visit woodlandsbank.com.
Want to thank Scott Levan and Munderwear. Of course, we'll have the Munderwear Wrestler of the Night, but for all your clothing needs, check out Munderwear. Hunting shirts, fishing shirts, their hats, their sweatshirts, ladies apparel. Go to Munderwear online. Check them out. Also, check Munderwear out at the Bloomsburg Fair. He's usually right in the main entrance on the right side. Check out Munderwear. We appreciate them. Woodlands Bank for all your banking needs. Check out Woodlands Bank. Stop in and see Eric at Woodlands Bank. Mortgage Network Solutions, Derek Zeckman, of course, the assistant coach at Warrior Run. Matter of fact, the District 4 Assistant Coach of the Year, Derek Zeckman. We want to thank him for being a sponsor since the beginning for all your mortgage needs. Looking at buying a house, give Mortgage Network Solutions a call. And Custom Auto Care, Brian and Chris, check them out. They will pick you up from work while your vehicle gets work on, drop you back off. Just service all the way around the horn, takes care of all my family's vehicles. Custom Auto Care for all your automotive needs. And here we go with Eric. What do we have at 172 pounds coming up here?
Yep, 172 pounds. We got Junior Cole Shupp out of Warrior Run, 32-15 on the season, going up against Caden Fink, a junior from Montgomery. This is a rematch of last week's District 4 final. Shupp upset in the semifinals, beating the number 3 ranked Robbie Schneider.
Shupp is just incredible. I mean, the kid just keeps coming. I mean, not to say anything bad about Fink, but you know, and Fink is still going to be my pick tonight. But what a job Cole Shupp has done. He doesn't look like your typical wrestler, but I'll tell you what, he wants to win, Eric. I mean, that's what I can see when Shupp takes the match. He wants to win. He's not intimidated by anybody.
No, I like Fink here too, but you're right. He's just really fun. He's somebody that's just easy to root for.
He is so easy to root for. But coming up here at 180 pounds, we have Paul Renner, senior out of Honesdale, with a record this year of 33-10. Career record of 74-40, 2022 regional qualifier, 2023 District 2 champ. Of course, he caught my nephew, Caden Rodarmel, there in the first period there and scored a fall over him. But he has looked solid throughout the tournament. He's beat some solid opponents. Jacob Baburski, taking on Jacob Baburski, a senior out of Benton. Record 27-10, career 73-50, 2023 sectional runner-up and 2023 District 4 third-place finisher. This is going to be a good match. Baburski's going to try to slow it down. Renner's a little more aggressive. I don't think I've seen Baburski take 1 or 2 shots since I've been watching him in sectionals. Probably why I'm going to go with Renner, but I think it's going to be a tight match.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, here we go. Hey, sorry about that. They started the tournament a little bit earlier than they had, so we had to cut away from our introductions there a little early. We'll make sure we get 89 and 215 heavyweight introduced properly, but we're starting out here at 139 with Reagan Milheim, the freshman out of Warrior Run, taking on Anthony Evanitsky, a sophomore out of Wyoming area. Should be a good match to start it off with, Eric, with lots of fireworks right out of the gate here.
Yeah, absolutely. We're really looking forward to this one. Evanitsky is ranked number 1 in the state. Milheim ranked 3rd. This should be a good match.
Yep. This match being brought to you by Custom Auto Care. Stop by, see Chris and Brian for all your automotive needs, but being brought to you by Custom Auto Care. And we're ready to go. They were looking up for us, making sure we're ready to go, and here we go with live action. Tying up, feeling each other out. Of course, Eric, what did you say Evanitsky's ranked? Is he ranked 1?
Yes, he's ranked 1.
Evanitsky's ranked number 1 in the state, and Milheim is ranked
3rd
in the state. So we have 2 young guys here, freshman and sophomore years to come, both ranked tops in the state. Of course, Milheim's been having great tournament in front of our eyes here for the last couple weeks. Nice shot by Evanitsky, but evaded by Milheim.
Yeah, the tendencies, sometimes we see these wrestlers trying to feel each other out. They're really getting after it here tonight.
Like I said, just a couple of great guys. Number 2 and number 1 and number 3 in the state here, right out of the gate, freshman and sophomore.
Just a minute, over a minute now. We're under a minute, still scoreless here.
Man, that was a nice deep shot by Evanitsky, but Milheim was able to take his leg right out of, just sidestep it. Another shot. He's in tight there.
Nice.
Rolls through, tied up. He's going to be tough to avoid getting 2 here. He's tied him up real tight. He's got to clear his arms out to get the 2, clear his head or clear that right arm out, Eric.
Milheim doing a good job here. Evanitsky.
He's trying to come up into a wizard position. Oh, he's got 2 now.
Evanitsky.
Yep, Evanitsky takes the lead, Eric, 2-0. Now, I've seen some officials call caution when they got that leg, legs jammed up underneath. Able to clear that leg 16 seconds. Milheim trying to get a score in here, so he's not scoreless in the first.
Evanitsky riding tough on top here. Milheim trying to shake him.
Not going to happen. Going to end this first period 2-0. Evanitsky, a Wyoming area with the lead. Going to be Evanitsky's choice. Defers. some guys, I saw more guys this weekend when they won the toss just take down and go for their points right away. Then last weekend we saw a lot of, a lot of guys, almost everybody seemed like they were deferring.
Yeah. I don't know, thinking being up 2-0 there, I think I would have chosen down if I was Evaninsky to try to get the escape, take it to a 3-0 lead.
Take it up 3-0. Up to that tripod, that base again, quad pod. Evaninsky keeping the weight heavy. I don't think he can hang forever. He cuts him.
Milheim with the escape. 2-1, Evaninsky leads.
Minute 40 plus to go here in the second period. Plenty of time. Milheim with the shot. Evaninsky blocks it out.
Just a great time of year here if you're a wrestling fan. You've got the nice
shot for two by Evaninsky. Or nice defensing around. I kind of looked away and missed it there. Smokey Stover chiming in, saying he's watching us, saying I'm with his LHU center fielder here, the best. I think he's definitely the. I know Eric was a center fielder there for Lock Haven University. Evaninsky in a crab ride from behind.
Got 50 seconds left to go. Evaninsky leads 4-1.
Was that a stalemate?
Stalemate.
45 seconds to go here in the second period. Milheim, Warrior Run is down 4-1. Again, this match being brought to you by Custom Auto Care. Chris and Brian and the gang. Up, trying to shake him off again. Looking for that maybe spladle position, Eric.
Got that leg in, going cross body.
Yep, cross body where he could grab that spladle if he goes up again. Get it.
Milheim
needs to raise his hips up there and try to come out around. 30 seconds. Milheim definitely needs a score before this period's out. He could shake him here. He's getting Evaninsky real high. Oh, he recovers nicely there.
Back in a little bit of a crab ride here by Evaninsky. We got about just over 10 seconds left to go in the second.
Up high again, trying to shake him off. Evaninsky holding on, 4 seconds. Holding on tight. Milheim trying to pop out, going to run out of time.
Run out of time. Evaninsky would have been in trouble there had there been a few more ticks left on that clock.
Andre Kozlov saying everyone loves a rowdy Rennie.
Evaninsky's choice will choose bottom here to start the third.
Good match so far. Evaninsky definitely in control at this point in the match, though, Eric.
Evaninsky gets up to his feet.
If Milheim can't ride him effectively, I'd cut him loose here and try to go on your feet with him, Eric. Yeah, I brought him down to the mat.
Milheim.
Going for that tilt roll right there. He was effective with that earlier today.
Yes.
Times.
Out of bounds. Minute 29 left to go here in the third. 4-1 Evaninsky of Wyoming area.
I think talking to the bench, deciding what's right there.
What's the strategy here?
Yeah. What's the strategy? Do we cut him? Do we try to get back points? What do we do here? Caution on bottom on Evaninsky.
So I'm thinking here probably try to get a turn.
20 seconds at a minute, he's got to cut him and go on his feet if he can't turn him.
Evaninsky up to his feet again.
At this point here, you almost might want to just cut him and go on your feet. Watch you don't get thrown here. Yep, you're going to see one here in a second. There's the, nope, he comes around. There's one, neutral.
Now he gives him 5-1 Evaninsky.
5-1. Now you need a big takedown and back points if you're Milheim here. Or a couple of takedowns. I mean, like we talked about, Eric, I think this, obviously Milheim working with his brothers, and that's why it helps make him so tough too. But, Evaninsky in that mat room with Pepe. Nice shot by Milheim, still driving for it, but nicely defended by Evaninsky. Got that whizzer in there. Milheim still trying to work that leg, trying to bring it back in bounds. Evanitsky knows right where he's at there on the edge. I would say this is going to go out 30 seconds or stalemate. Get wrestling again.
Or out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
So got 26 seconds left here to go in the third. Evanitsky leads 5-1.
So he needs something big here, Eric. Take down, throw straight to his back. $14 seconds to go. I think we're going to, oh, nice shot, outside single. Cuts it back inside, waterfall position, looking to cut it for 2. Might see 2, but it's going to be too little, too late here. Nope. Going to end up 5-1, and Evanitsky of Wyoming area is your champion. That match brought to you by Custom Auto Care. Going to go right into action here with our next match.
At 145 pounds, we'll have Chase Burke, a senior out of Benton, going up against Caden Milheim, Warrior Run, senior heading to American University. We got the number 6 ranked wrestler in Burke going against the number 2 ranked wrestler in Milheim.
And this is not a rematch. It was, oh, nice shot, quick by Burke.
Good defense by Milheim.
Yep, defended well. I thought he was in trouble there. He was in deep. 20 years ago, most wrestlers would have been in trouble right there. Today, it's a different story.
All the rolls, the funk.
Yeah.
It's just the evolution of wrestling, right?
Yep. Well defended by the senior out of Warrior Run, Milheim, Caden Milheim.
Nice throw by there. He's got to return
Burke
him to
wrestling well again. Yeah, he's got to get him down. Burke again. Oh, nicely. Look at that. He manages to grab that leg on the other side, avoiding giving up the 2, Eric. Now he's in a funk position, trying to come out the back door and score on Burke's offensive move.
Going to try to pressure back here. Milheim in good position. Going to have to watch that knee.
Nope,
Yeah, potentially dangerous.
But no, we've seen a couple nice moves by Burke to put him in the aggressor and, control position. Obviously, Milheim funking out nice, funking out of those positions and doing a good job.
Just wrestling through those
Burke
positions.
Continuing his good wrestling that, found his victory over Wernsberger earlier in the day, correct?
Yes.
Now Milheim in on a deep shot. Caden in deep. He's got to cut across with that left arm. Burke locked in the crotch to avoid giving the 2 call. 15 seconds to go. Don't see an improvement. Stalemate with 11 seconds to go. Some great shots by both wrestlers here in this opening period. Burke really wrestling well in this tournament.
Yeah, came in as the number four seed out of the district.
Yeah, he was a fourth place finisher last week in District 4, taking on the champion from District 4.
This match is sponsored and brought to you by Munderwear, Scott Levan and Munderwear.
Scott Levan and Munderwear. Of course, you see a lot of the wrestlers walking around with Munderwear gear on. Almost back points right there. Also looking, I think the official was looking for that defensive pin possibly too.
Milheim trying to work up to his feet here.
Burke up.
Burke's got that leg elevated.
Trying to work him back down again. He tries to funk into another with getting into that single leg. Can he get out of there? No improvement. Taking his time. We could see. Comes around. This could be a 2. Can he capture that
out of
bar?
bounds.
No. Yep, out of bounds. No score. See how patient he was with that? Very patient. Just trying to take his time, improve his hand position, and
got caution on Burke.
Minute 23 to go here in the second period. Staying on his base, trying to move to his feet. Milheim still on that base, trying to get that hand. Now it'll be a hand fight control to see if he can cut out. Milheim's free for one.
Milheim leads 1-0. Just under a minute left to go here in the second.
Trying to feel him out, move, nice little throw by, looking for a Russian or a throw. Nice shot there. Head in between double in that waterfall position. Can he cut out of there? These guys are so comfortable in these poor positions. Milheim hanging on to that leg.
Yep, there's the roll through.
Can he come out the back door now? Now Milheim in a position to score here possibly. But look at him trying to dive back through again. Look at Burke trying to dive back through. We could see two here. Well, he still has that leg. You see that? Still has to get. Now we should see two here. Now you're going to see two called. There's two.
There's two.
Milheim leads 3-0 now with 5 seconds to go here in the second. And we're going to go into the third period with Caden Milheim leading 3-0. Of course, this match brought to you by Scott Levan and Munderwear. Make sure you jump online, check out Scott Levan and Munderwear. We'll be having a Munderwear Wrestler of the Night at some point in time. At the end of the match, we'll announce that and try to get them a Munderwear t-shirt. Just riding under the arms, trying to keep his weight on Burke here. He's up 3-0. Taking his time. The clock's wearing that clock down. Up by 3. Minute 16 to go right now. Cross body to the elbow inside that, trying to get a cradle right there.
He's got that leg in right now, cross body.
Yep, cross body kicked in that left side leg, trying to break him down. Doing a nice job of riding without drawing a stall call there. Wearing that clock down. Southern not having a lot of guys, in the finals here. Not having anybody, correct, Eric, in the finals right now, Southern Columbia?
Yeah, no.
And, so a lot of the Southern guys we see with the Munderwear on. Arm bar in, double legs in. He's trying to turn them. As long as he keeps working them for back points there, we won't see any stall calls. Burke flat on his stomach, so it's certainly hard to call Milheim for any stalling when Burke is flattened out. Stalemate. 17 seconds to go.
Milheim 17 seconds away from becoming your Northeast Regional AA champion.
And he is going to be Caden Milheim, your 2023 Northeast Regional champion at 145 pounds. That match brought to you by Scott Levan and Munderwear. For all your clothing needs, check out Munderwear. At the Bloomsburg Fair, right inside. Want to thank a couple other our sponsors. Perkins, want to thank Perkins and Frank Kovalerich for jumping on board sponsoring this year. Perkins in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Stop in and see Frank try their potato pancakes. And we'll try to get a shot here of the podium as that comes up. But want to thank Woodlands Bank for all your banking needs. Check out Woodlands Bank in Williamsport and their various locations throughout the Williamsport area. Of course, the top 4 finishers here, all these gentlemen taking the podium right now will advance to the PIAA State Championship.
2023 Northeast Regional Champion, 139 pounds from Wyoming area, Anthony Havanitsky.
But there are your qualifiers at 139 pounds to the state championship. And again, this next match is going to be brought to you by Woodlands Bank. And we are ready for action here.
At 152 pounds, we've got
152
Connor Hare.
pounds.
Connor Hare Montgomery, a junior ranked number 1 in the state, 45-1 on the season, going up against Cameron Milheim, a sophomore out of Warrior Run, ranked number 2 in the state. And this is a rematch of the sectional and the district final, with Hare coming out on top on both of those matches.
And what was the score last week, Eric, do you recall?
5-3, I believe.
Milheim in on the shot. Hare defending.
Stalemate.
And this gets tougher. I mean, Hare, obviously a phenomenal wrestler, you know, returning state champion. But when you wrestle another phenomenal, top-notch wrestler week in and week out, it gets tougher. I mean, they start to learn what to expect from you. You start to know what to expect from them. And when you're that closely matched, it just gets tougher and tougher every week.
Yeah, absolutely. Learn tendencies. You learn, make adjustments from week to week. And
of course, I think, 1 and 2 ranked wrestlers in the state right here, Eric?
correct, yeah.
The number 1 and number 2 ranked wrestlers in the state, head-to-head here at the Northeast region. And this could possibly, if you know the rankings hold true, this could be your state championship next week in Hershey.
Be a great representation for District 4 if that were the case.
Great for the central section.
Absolutely.
Sectional finals, district finals, regional finals, and possibly state finals with these 2 young men. Hare, a junior, Milheim, a sophomore.
Got just 30 seconds left to hear. Still scoreless.
Kind of reminds you of a college match, you know, a lot of infighting, defended shots when these guys are just that tough. Nice throw by there. Snap down by Hare. Hare with only 1 loss on the season. I think that was really early in the year, Eric. Unbelievably, Milheim with how many losses on the year? 5 losses. It's tough to believe there's 5 guys out there that can beat, you know, Cameron Milheim. I know they go to some phenomenal tournaments that wrestle guys out of state and stuff like that. Warrior Run really wrestling a good schedule. Hare in the bottom position to start this second period.
Well, we know at least 2 of them are to Hare.
At least 2 of them were to Hare.
And I don't know if they met in a dual meet or a
yeah, did they meet
team
again aside from that? Yeah, the team duels. Gosh, and this Cameron Milheim, only a sophomore from Warrior Run. Matter of fact, how many does Warrior Run lose? I don't think they lose hardly anything off this phenomenal team. They obviously the oldest Milheim brother. Who else, Eric? I can't think of anybody.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think as we go up through their lineup.
Shot defended by Hare, mixing it up good there. Minute to go. Hare leads 1-0.
Hare's only loss this year was to Ty Waters from West Allegheny by a score of 3-2.
I would have to guess that he's highly ranked in AAA. Oh, I'm going to tell AAA state champ, returning state champion.
Just under 30 here in the second.
Yep, down to 20 now. Imagine we'll see Cameron take the bottom position here to start the third period. A lot of infighting, trying to set up shots, trying to get angles, snapping.
Hare of Montgomery leads 1-0.
Of course, we started here tonight at the 139-pound bout with them trying to feature that 133-pound match. Hare, a good wrestler on top, Eric.
Yeah, he's got the heavy pressure on. Could get a stalemate. There it is.
Officials doing a nice job wanting to see action continue. We see Hare with that cradle and
trying to get a leg in.
And a good leg rider. See, look, he's got that leg in, trying to go for that opposite side cradle, trying to break him down. 130. It would not surprise me that Hare could ride him out, you know, with a 1-0 victory.
Milheim trying to catch that one leg, and
of course, in a college match, you know, Hare would be approaching riding time already. Not sure what the crowd's looking for there, Eric.
Yeah, there's kind of no action. I mean, that looked to be a good call.
I mean, I think the stalemate was a good call right there. I don't think Hare was in a position to turn him right there. I mean,
kind of trying to get that.
Now Milheim catches that leg, but Hare doing a nice job of kicking in the other side. Got to keep his hips up with. Oh.
Hare doing a good job of giving up one, not two.
Giving up one, not two. I thought that was a good call by the official. By the time there could have been two, they were off the mat.
Yeah, they were already out of bounds.
Yep, they were out of bounds. I think it was a good call by the official. 1-1 with 46 seconds to go here in the third period. Two of the best wrestlers in the state, period, pound for pound at any weight, facing off here in front of us tonight. Nice shot. Milheim in deep.
Milheim got that leg elevated. Oh, nice job.
Nice job defending by Hare. Boy, these guys giving the money's worth to the crowd tonight. Just phenomenal wrestlers here. 10 seconds to go. We're going to go into overtime here, Eric.
Yeah, how do you flip a coin here? Which match to end on, right? I mean, they chose 33, but this would have been a good one to end on.
This would have been a great ender, too. And here we go.
To overtime.
First period. Oh! Two, and the two is given, and the upset. Hare appealing, officials, side officials talking. No control. It did not look like control. The problem is they didn't give time to finish it, but I do agree with the mat official.
Once they blow it.
Once they blowed it, stopped, though, and there was still no control. Bet's pretty adamant here. But they have conferred, and it's still 1-1. The crowd not liking that call.
But it was the right call.
I think it was the right call. I think if you watch it on video, they were still in a scramble position. The problem was blowing it stopped there and not giving either of them time to finish it. But
watching Betsy here in the corner. He's
the Warrior Run coach is pretty fired up. Bet's pretty fired up, but 20 seconds to go. 1-1. Looks like Hare just losing his balance, and Milheim coming in on top and almost finishing that. Three seconds to go here. Going to be Milheim's choice, Cameron's choice.
Going to choose down.
Just amazing to have two wrestlers of this caliber right here.
Should be a
potentially dangerous.
24 seconds left to go here in the first tie break.
The crowd not liking that jump in there at that minute, looking for a stalling call.
Another potentially dangerous.
The crowd pretty worked up here. Into the crab ride position, kicks that leg in. Now,
got the legs in.
Yep, now Hare in a good riding position to ride him out for the last 8 seconds, trying to turn him. Potentially dangerous right there on that half. 7 seconds. Might have been better off not to push that half right there and let himself let time expire with him flat.
I think he's thinking, trying to get a turn there.
He was. Going to ride him for 3 seconds. 2. Calling for stalling there, warned. Cameron actually going to elect a neutral position to finish this last 30 seconds out in. What's...
So it's Hare's choice. He takes down. Milheim elects to cut him.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it was Hare's choice. Yeah. Hare's choice cuts him up 2-1.
Got a stalemate. 9-9 left here on the clock.
Nice shot by Cameron, defended well, and time runs out. And I don't like booing. I don't like booing the returning state champion here. Milheim throwing his headgear at the officials, Eric, on his way out. Interesting there. So, want to thank our sponsors, Woodlands Bank. All your banking needs at Woodlands. Just a lot of excitement here after this match. But I want to thank our sponsors again, Woodlands Bank. I want to thank our other sponsors taking a peek up here at the podium. We got a little action here. Some fans getting mixing up with wrestlers. But let's go to the podium here and look at our state qualifiers here. Eric, what's weights on the podium right now here?
We have a 145
pound qualifiers on the podium. And we're going to go live here in a minute. But I want to thank Burger Septic again for sponsoring. And all your water, potable water, sewer, and porta-toilet needs, Burger Septic. But a lot of action after that match. The crowd pretty upset. Of course, Hare and Coach Hare walking off, clapping and, putting their hands up, and rightfully so. But they're waiting for us to go to action here, so we're going to get back to live action here, Eric. At 160 pounds, Eric, who do we have?
We got Alex Hoffman, a junior from Milton, going up against Deegan Ross, a senior from Lackawanna Trail. Ross is senior, again ranked number 4 in the state, 32-2 on the season, 128-27 on his career. A lot of emotion flowing right now through this building.
Yeah, a lot of emotion flowing through this building. You guys are both teams fired up. It was a great match. Nice shot by Hoffman, defended.
Ross with the re-attack.
Yep,
good defense by Hoffman.
Ross battled off well. Trying to throw him by, but I don't see he's in position for it. Blown out of bounds by the ref. That was one of the craziest matches here that I've seen in a long time. A lot of people commenting on the bad call on that stoppage. That's a tough call. If the mat official threw the 2, Eric, but it wasn't 2 yet, the side judge, it has to stop it. The side judge, they conferred, agreed it wasn't 2. I just don't know. I have to hear more about that on that call later.
Now, it's not like they, keep wrestling, throwing the brick or, like they do at the college level.
Yep, right. We don't have instant replay.
But just a phenomenal match.
Said two of the best. Two of the best. And I like I said, I'd hate to see the District 4 Northeast crowd boo either one of those guys. They're both phenomenal wrestlers. It was a great, hard-fought match for both wrestlers.
We got 20 seconds left to go in the first. We are still scoreless between Hoffman and Ross of Lackawanna Trail.
We'll try to introduce these later wrestlers when they come up, Eric, at the beginning of the match or right after we get a shot of the podium, because we did miss introductions, I think, at 215 in heavyweight. Ross underneath trying to elevate Hoffman. 0.3 seconds to go. We'll go into the second period scoreless.
Hoffman's choice going to defer. Ross is going to choose to go down.
Still a lot of talking going on. I think a lot of people still discussing the last match, Eric.
Yeah.
Not hearing fans into this match yet. A lot of discussion from the last match still going on. Falling switch attempted by Ross. Falling switch again. Nice job holding on by Hoffman. Back to his feet again. Gives him the one. Nice action by Ross.
Yeah, putting a couple chain.
Falling switch one direction. Falling switch another direction. Back to his feet. Good action. Good action. Hoffman, a junior out of Milton with a 65-30 career record, taking on Ross with a 128-27 record, a senior. Stalling called on Hoffman. That stalling call. Oh, nice shot. Trying to come out around. Almost trying to almost looked like a fireman that he missed, Eric. I really don't know what he was trying.
I'm not quite sure.
I mean, he didn't have any leg with that. He just had that arm, like some type of throw off the arm, but he didn't have anything secure to throw him.
Got just under a minute to go. Ross leads 1-0. Hoffman with the attempt to throw
nice
back
shot.
into a blast double.
He spins around. Hoffman timed it perfectly, came back in on that shot. But Ross doing a nice job of defending it. Now attacking.
That hands.
Yep, he's grabbing that hand, gets the four fingers, trying to break that lock. Hoffman battles it back, but they're blown out. Back to the neutral position. Some good action here for only a one-point match. Yeah, regardless, I mean, these young men battled hard to be in this position, in the Northeast Regional Finals. And, I mean, I understand the crowd's emotions, but I'm not much for I don't know that they're booing the young men. I would hope it's they had disagreed with the officials. But, regardless, I don't like to see it because, again, we have two of the best kids, obviously 1 and 2 in the state that last match.
Yeah, and those two had wrestled each other multiple times, emotions, flowing. And
Eric, I said it at the beginning of the match, it's going to get tighter and tighter and tighter. The more they wrestle, they get to know each other, they anticipate the shots, they anticipate the setups. Hoffman taking down here and escape, trying to get escape to tie this match up at 1. Ross doing a nice job so far riding him here, first 10 seconds of this third period. Hoffman, nice job staying on his base. This match brought to you by Burger Septic and the crew in Hughesville from Burger Septic. Back to the mat, under control. But he did hit his head a little hard there coming down, but he was under control. Definitely rung his bell a little bit there, Eric.
Yeah.
Still a minute 20, plenty of time here. Anything can happen in this match.
Ross trying to roll that under. He was able to, in the semifinals, able to pin Wenrich of Lewisburg with a bar.
And Hoffman did beat Wenrich solidly in the finals last week, but almost turning him there, but out of bounds. Minute 5 to go.
Trying to get to that bar.
Again, in a college situation, this is where riding time will start to be a factor.
Hoffman up to his feet. Ross with the quick return.
I see some people commenting, yes, just to remember, we started wrestling at 139 pounds tonight. So we're going to wrap around from heavyweight, which honestly I think is a really nice break for the heavyweights because the last week we saw the gym start to clear a little bit for that heavyweight match. I don't think anybody's leaving before that Johnson and Pepe match tonight. So I expect to see a full gym here tonight to end this up. Again, this match brought to you by Burger Septic.
Got 42 seconds left to go. Ross still leads Hoffman 1-0. Hoffman again up to his feet. Ross with the turn. Hoffman back up to his feet. He's going with that head lever, trying to get to that bar. It's got him flat now. Looks like he's got the bar in.
27 seconds to go to ride Hoffman out for a district championship here for the senior from Lackawanna Trail, Deegan Ross. Now down to 17 seconds. He's got a tight
got the tight
waist,
waist and got that head lever.
Tight waist there and that lever. Switching off to the bar or lever on that right side. Now looking for just one-on-one. Hips flat. 5 seconds to go. Any last desperation move? No. Deegan Ross is going to be your Northeast Regional Champion at 160 pounds. That match brought to you by Burger Septic. Want to also thank, if any, share this video away on Facebook here. There's still plenty of matches to go. Please share it away. Get as much people out there watching as we can. But want to thank some other sponsors here while we go to the podium. I want to thank Perkins and Frank Kovalerich. Stop in and see Perkins for the best breakfast around. Perkins Restaurant in Williamsport, right in front of Wegmans and the Hampton Inn. Potato pancakes, order them. Tell Frank I sent you for them. Mortgage Network Solutions. Of course, we just had one of the Milheim boys up last week. We got Derek Zeckman sitting down there in the match to coach Cole Shupp coming up. Of course, we have the podium at 152 pounds. Your state qualifiers all. So, again, thank Mortgage Network Solutions for all your mortgage needs. And here we go at 172 pounds. We have Cole Shupp of Warrior Run taking on Caden Fink. I just talked to the coaches at Warrior Run, and wow, what a job Cole Shupp has done making it back into this regional champ. Of course, Fink, and I don't want to downplay Fink at all. I think we expected Fink to be there, Eric. He's just a great wrestler out of Montgomery. But Cole Shupp, the junior from Warrior Run, just coming out and winning matches and making it to the finals again. What was the score last week of this matchup, Eric?
I believe it was 11-4 maybe.
Yeah.
I know these two have wrestled each other. They're both from the central section. They've wrestled last week and
Fink winning solidly. Up, he's in tight on a double. You're going to see two right there. Fink on a nice double leg. Oh, nice. Hits him with a fireman's air. Kind of a short fireman's, almost turned it into a barrel roll. 2 takedowns. Now we're at 4-2. Fink goes to work, scoring takedowns, smooth on his feet.
Yeah, obviously feeling very confident on his feet. And there it is
another
again.
Nice takedown. I was talking to Fink's dad earlier today quite a bit. I think his freshman year, he was telling me, Caden Fink wrestled 119, 120, Eric, 121 his freshman year, 121-pounder. Now wrestling 172 pounds.
Yeah, maturation, hit the weight room. And
yep. He said he would like to see him maybe go up even to 189. I'm not sure I'm seeing that in his frame right there. I think 172 looks like a solid weight for him. And I think his father told me he is a light 72-pounder. But talking to the Warrior Run coaches, Shupp, a dedicated wrestler. They said the kid is a workaholic in the mat room, and he has worked his way into this district and regional. Nice shot by Shupp in deep, trying to score 2, defended by Fink. Shupp has worked his way into this district finals and regional finals, so we got to give credit where credit's due there to Shupp. And they said he was just a wrestler doing, a decent job back in his elementary and junior high days, just an average wrestler. And
just progression, right?
Coming out of nowhere here just with hard work to be a Northeast regional finalist and a District 4 finalist. This match brought to you by Derek Zeckman. Derek Zeckman sitting down in there in Shupp's corner. We don't want to get the camera on Derek too much. That light off his bald head right there might blind everybody at home. But Mortgage Network Solutions for all your mortgage needs. Call Derek, one of the nicest guys you can talk to, willing to take his time and help you out. Mortgage Network Solutions, Derek Zeckman.
Shupp's going to take bottom to start the second as he trails.
And guys
6-3.
guys like Derek sponsoring this, I know like my father sponsoring the District 4, the coach's room with the food down there. Just a great guy. Fink wrestling a very solid match here, in command, 6-3.
Shupp trying to get to his feet, and he is on the escape. Fink back in on the shot.
Another nice shot.
Will he finish? There's 2. Out of bounds.
Rizzo keeps telling me to take some drinks. I'm trying. My throat's getting a little sore. I apologize at home if I sound a little raspy. Dried out here with all the excitement tonight. 8-4. Caden Fink solidly in command. 8-5. Still a tight enough match, though, that Shupp could change it with one big move, Eric.
Absolutely.
Nice shot.
Cuts
in
to 2.
tight.
Nice trip.
Finishes it.
There's 2.
There's 2. Now we have
10-5.
10-5 with a minute to go in the second. Solidly in command here. As solid as Shupp is, he does not have an answer for how smooth Fink is here tonight on his feet, Eric.
No, and I think that's kind of been the, how their matches have gone. Fink's been dominant on his feet.
He is smooth, taking nice shots. Of course, Fink wrestling day in and day out with Connor Hare and other good wrestlers. And their 160-pounder had a good tournament, too, from Montgomery, Eric.
Yeah, Bryson. Coy Bryson.
Yep, Coy Bryson. Solid tournament.
Fink, good job there to recover.
Yep. You can't stay on those legs or you get called for stalling, recovering up onto the body. Back down onto that leg. Take him back to the mat carefully. Nice job of riding him here. Sure, he's going to try to ride him out this last 20 seconds and not give up another escape. Back to that leg again. He will at some point get a count here. I don't think they'll let him on that leg. Yep,
there
stalling call. Because he's hanging on that leg. He's going to have to come off those legs or he will get hit for stalling. 2 seconds. Time's out there. No stalling call made. No point given. Just a warning.
Fink will choose down to start the third, leading 10-5. Shupp's going to decide to cut him to make it an 11-5 lead.
Almost looked like the official hit him right there before he hit the. You see that? Before he blew the whistle. Nice shot by Fink, inside single.
Cuts to
Yep,
2.
cuts to 2. I think, or
He gave him
Shupp
2.
doing, yeah, Shupp, did he give him 2? Yes, he did. He signaled the 2. Shupp doing a nice job of defending, but there was the 2 given there. 13-5 with 1:20 to go. Fink leads this match. He's wrestled very well. Going to cut him loose.
Got 1:15 left here to go in the third.
Right. Yep, again, this match brought to you by Mortgage Network Solutions and Derek Zeckman. Of course, Bet, your District 4 Coach of the Year. Derek Zeckman, your Assistant Coach of the Year. Nice shot by Fink again for another 2. 15-6, down to 37 seconds to go. Fink just smooth on his feet tonight. Have we got to look at the team breakdown score, Eric, where it stands now?
Let's see if I can find that.
Fink bringing him back to the mat. Got to watch staying on those legs now because he has been worn, but not like, you know, if he did get hit with a stalling point, not going to really hurt him here at 15-6. But even with 18 seconds to go, there's no quit in Shupp. He keeps wrestling, But barring anything crazy here, Caden Fink's going to hold on here over the next 15 seconds to be your Northeast Regional Champion. Returns him safely to the mat. And Caden Fink from Montgomery, the junior, your Northeast Regional Champion, brought to you by Mortgage Network Solutions. We're going to go to the podium at 160 pounds now. Want to also thank Susquehanna Valley Insurance. For all your commercial needs, give Doug and Ian a ring at Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center. Want to thank Enerstar Solutions. Enerstar Solutions for all your gas and oil needs. D's Cupcakes. Want to also thank D's Cupcakes. And again, the gentlemen on the podium right now are your qualifiers for the PIAA State Championship at 160 pounds. And this next match is being brought to you at 189 pounds. Is being brought to you by Enerstar Solutions. But here we go with live action at 189. And we're not sure if we got cut off, but we got Paul Renner, a senior out of Honesdale, 33-10 with a career record of 74-20. Taking on Jacob Baburski with a 27-10 record. Both these guys, seniors. Going to be a tough match here. Baburski, an extremely defensive wrestler. Ooh, he's got him into a cradle. Already the 2 given. Baburski's got the cradle locked up. Trying to come around behind him, trying to take it over.
Renner's trying to fight.
Oh, he's going to turn him here, Eric, I think. He's got back points. Oh, no. Still.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. But it's in a tough spot there not to. Oh, there's going to be back. Oh, they scramble out. Nothing on the side of the mat. Still control. 2-0 Baburski. Again, that defensive takedown turned him inside. Nice job. Baburski breaking him down.
Renner up to his feet. And with the
see
escape.
one with 50 seconds to go. Baburski is strong, Eric.
Yeah, he's built like a little Sherman tank.
Yes, he is.
Got 41 seconds left to go. Baburski leads 2-1. Definitely a contrasting style or of the 89 weight class.
We've seen Renner's been aggressive the whole time. I don't think in 3 weeks of watching Baburski now, I've seen him take a single shot. He's been a defensive wrestler, which works for him. He's short, he's solid, he's strong, he's a defensive wrestler, and it's served him well for over the last 3 weeks. I think he was the third place finisher last week in the District 4 tournament. Baburski going to take down to start the second period. He's up 2-1 right now. I don't think I've seen anybody ride him long.
Out of bounds, 1:49 left to go here in the second. Baburski back up to his feet. Renner with the
returns him to the
mat.
mat.
Renner trying to get that bar.
Actually, Renner doing as nice a job of riding him as I've seen. Baburski up to his feet again. And Renner cuts him. He leads 3-1 now with 1:15 to go. Christian Diggs just tuning in. Yep, you missed Connor Hare wrestled already. Caden Fink just won the championship at 172, Christian. Brant Hare will be coming up in the finals later for Montgomery, the freshman. 3-1 with 25 seconds to go. We're in the neutral position. Renner will get the choice to start the third period. Renner pushing him around. Stalling called on Baburski. And he throws him on the edge of the mat. I was waiting for that coming there.
A lot of pushing.
I was waiting for that throw to come. I would imagine Baburski will push back. Renner going to take down. He's down 3-1. Baburski getting third last week. He lost to Caden Rodarmel in the semis last week. Was it the semis? It was the semis. In I think it was the third period of overtime.
We got one awarded there to Renner. He cuts the lead 3-2.
Yep, 3-2. Baburski leads this match. Baburski has been warned for stalling. That may come into play here. If Renner continues to push him, that could tie the match.
We got a lot of time left here.
Yep, 1:30. If Renner continues to take shots and be aggressive, another call would tie this match up. This match being brought to you by EnerStar Solutions for all your housing energy needs in the gas and oil field. EnerStar Solutions.
Renner takes a couple shots here. There's Baburski.
Nice shot by Baburski. He's in tight on this. He could finish this, Eric. Crossface. Renner out to the side. Renner could come around and get two here. Baburski hanging on. He signals two.
Man, I thought Renner was in trouble there, Baburski.
So did I. So did I. He did a nice job of defending that. I don't think, do they have the scoreboard correct now yet, Eric?
No, that's not
right.
right.
The scoreboard is not correct yet.
Should be 4-3 Renner over Baburski.
4-2.
Now he was down 3-2. It should be. Renner's got Baburski flat, putting a lot of that forward pressure on.
13 seconds to go. Renner could hold on to win this match. Baburski needs an escape to tie it. 4 seconds to go. 2. Renner will hold on to win that match. Paul Renner is your Northeast Regional Champion. His parents down below is pretty worked up, looking pretty nervous, but it's over now. That match brought to you by Interstar Solutions for all your gas and oil field needs. We're going to the podium now at 172 pounds with your 172-pound state qualifiers. This next match being brought to you by the Rennie Road Armor All-State Insurance Agency. And we are good to go for action.
Here we are, 215 pounds. We have got Austin Johnson, a sophomore out of Muncie, ranked number 1 in the state, going up against Seth Ross, a senior from Lackawanna Trail.
And he's coming around behind already. He might have him hooked up in that cradle already, Eric. He's coming out to the side with it. He's in the cradle. We could have our first fall. We could have our first fall of the night. He's got him down. 2 for the takedown, and he's on top. Did he get a 5 count? I can't see how many fingers yet, but he got a 5 count, trying to reposition himself better for the pin now on top.
We could have our first fall, Rennie.
We could have our first fall of the night. What a dominant display here by Austin Johnson so far. Oh, just throwing him onto his back.
Referee still holding 3.
Johnson trying to position himself for the fall. It looks like we're going to get out of bounds here.
Talk a little bit more about these wrestlers. So Johnson last year was a state runner-up, wrestling up at heavyweight. And, 34-0 on the season, career 75-2. Yes.
Just dominating Seth Ross, a senior out of Lackawanna Trail. This Ross only has 3 losses this season, Eric, and of course just dominating him so far here early in the first period. Again, this match sponsored by the Rennie Road Armor All-State Insurance Agency. Optional start releases him. Already back in for that cradle again.
Does he have it locked up?
There's
yes,
the 2.
Certainly does.
Trying to turn him to his back again. Just handling right on his back. He is flat this time, Eric. We might have a pin right here. Nope, looks like he's got that inside shoulder up.
Johnson trying to reposition himself.
There, he's flat. That could be a fall right here. He must see something we can't. Yep, that inside shoulder's still up a little bit. We could see the fall. And he looks flat right there. There it is. Fall. Austin Johnson with the fall. A minute 40 into the first period, just dominating Seth Ross of Lackawanna Trail. The sophomore, Austin Johnson, your champion at 215 pounds.
That match was brought to you by Rennie Road Armor Insurance.
We'll be going to the podium here at 189 pounds. We want to thank Frank Kovalerich and Perkins. Check out Perkins for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Say hi to Frank when you're there. Make sure you look at their great desserts, too. To the podium, there's your 189 state qualifiers. My nephew on the podium taking third place, getting his trip to Hershey. Again, this next match coming up at 285 pounds, brought to you by Perkins Restaurant. Check out their potato pancakes. All their breakfast meals are great. They're just finishing up. We're coming back for action here at 285 pounds. Emmanuel Ulrich out of Mifflinburg. 28-0 on the season, 128-19. Last year, third place in the state, taking on Mason Nelson out of Canton, 18-5 this season, Eric.
Yes, and this is a rematch of last week's district final. Ulrich did have a pin in the final last week.
This is a good match to be brought by Perkins because these boys look like they could have some Perkins. I'm sure Frank might get afraid if he's having a buffet there and these guys come in. Ulrich just to dominate like with Fred. Oh, goes in under him, but Mason defends it. Watching Ulrich announcing his match, I think he was in the finals 4 years ago, Eric. I think at least districts.
Yeah, I want to say he's a four-time. Just came on the scene.
District finalist.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been a tough heavyweight since he's a freshman. I'd have to pull him up on PA Wrestling to double check that, but he's been there. I think Ulrich did get a fall last week over Mason Nelson, didn't he, Eric?
Yes. I believe it was in the first period as well.
Eric, what's the name of Denny Hare's wrestling club again?
Buffalo Valley.
Buffalo Valley Wrestling Club. I think Denny was telling me, I forget, was it last weekend, 17 of the finalists work out at Buffalo Valley Wrestling Club, Eric? Oh, Ulrich's tight, got the 2. 17 of the finalists, I think Denny said, and I apologize and I'll get corrected if I was wrong, but 17 of the finalists at districts worked out with Buffalo Valley Wrestling Club that I think is in Milton now, is their home base.
So Ulrich was second in the region as a freshman, first as a sophomore, second as a junior, and looking to stand atop of the podium once again.
So we've been announcing him here for this is the 4th year straight.
Yes.
That this young man has been on the scene. Not sure he may wrestle at Buffalo Valley with the Montgomery boys and Denny. But I know my nephew works out down there with Buffalo Valley, and it's helped him tremendously. Oh, like he's got it in tight. He is flat. We may see our next pin of the night here.
Could be our second week
there
in a
it
row.
is.
Fall Emmanuel Ulrich.
Emmanuel Ulrich, your Northeast Regional Champion at heavyweight, brought to you by Perkins in Williamsport. And want to thank Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center as well for all your commercial needs. Reach out to Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center. Woodlands Bank for all your banking needs. Stop by and see Woodlands Bank on East 3rd Street or many of their other locations. Eric, where are Woodlands Bank's rest of their locations at locally here?
Yes, locations in downtown Williamsport, Newberry, South Williamsport, Hall Station, Hughesville, Jersey Shore, and Lock Haven.
Tons of convenient locations to stop in and see. We got to wait for the podium here. These guys are trying to get started early, and they're not checking on us. But definitely want to thank Woodlands Bank. I think this is their 5th or 6th year in a row sponsoring district and regional action. Greatly appreciated for all of our sponsors stepping up and helping us bring this action to you here. D's Cupcakes. Get on Facebook, look up D's Cupcakes, order them. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. They are spectacular. D's Cupcakes online. Enerstar Solutions for all your gas and oil field needs. Reach out to Enerstar Solutions. Housing, communication, power generation, lighting, Enerstar Solutions. Check out the podium at 2:15. Cole Yunkin from Montoursville placing third, punching his first ticket to Hershey. Congratulations to him. And here we getting ready to go. I want to thank Burger Septic. This next match being brought to you by Burger Septic. Share and try to share this on video on Facebook as much as you can. But thank you, Burger Septic, for sponsoring as well. Getting ready to go live here at 107 pounds. Eric, who do we have coming up here?
We have Gage Schwenk, a freshman from Muncie, ranked number 11 in the state, going up against Seth Kolb, a sophomore out of Benton.
Good. Yep, they aren't looking up, but we're ready to go. Rematch of the District 4 Finals. Paul Renner, the 189 champion, right below us, getting picture taken with his proud parents, Eric.
I think Kolb did close the gap a little bit, from the time that they had wrestled in the central section until last week. So see what other adjustments that he can make to try to get the W here.
This weight featuring a young lady wrestling, actually the District 2 champion coming in. She was actually the number 1 seed in the weight, Eric.
Yeah, Lexi Schechterly.
Yep, Lexi Schechterly. She did not make it out, but she did get a couple of wins here at the regional tournament. Nice
Swank
shot,
on the shot
by Swank, in tight.
Kolb with the wizard.
But you never know with these young guys. I always say these lightweights, they're the king of scrambles, Eric.
Yeah, absolutely.
Getting this up high. Oh, he dives
There's
underneath,
2.
but Swink holds on for the 2.
Kolb up to his feet, trying to escape.
Oh, Swank's got to come up off of that. It'll get called.
25 seconds left to go. Swank still leads 2-0 over Kolb.
Your mom is watching from Disney, Eric.
Yeah, I knew she was down
Hi,
there.
Lori, down at Disney. Soak up some sunshine for us. It's pretty cold up here.
We are going to end the first period with Swank leading 2-0 over Kolb. Kolb's choice is going to defer. Swank's going to go down to
Custom Auto Care. Thank you so much for sponsoring. Again, they've been with us from the beginning. Stop in for all your automotive needs at Custom Auto Care. See Chris and Brian. Here we go in the second period.
Swank. Oop.
Oh, there's.
Kolb got a little bit high, and
Yep, there's the escape.
Swank now leads 3-0. We got about a minute 35 left to go here in the second.
Of course, this is quite a few years in a row now. Grapplers Only TV bringing you live action. Powered by Web Weekly Live in association with Cam Media. Grapplers Only TV. And we got this match. We got Munderwear up here sponsoring this match. Scott Levan at Munderwear. Check him out at the Bloomsburg Fair. I went and visited him this year, and I bought a ton of Munderwear. Unfortunately, none of it's going to fit me, Eric.
Donate it.
Yeah, it's all going to be too big for me now. But I think Scott will help me out with that. He'll probably helped me get into some stuff. We got a little bit of an injury timeout going on here. But Scott Levan and Munderwear, check him out online, his Facebook page or on his website, and place some orders with Munderwear. I know he does business orders, Munderwear. He's doing shirts for for Burger Septic, doing sweatshirts, T-shirts. We've got him making up some stuff for Burger Septic as well. So a lot of these businesses taking care of each other too, our sponsors, which really is nice. Of course, please help support Rennie Road Armor Allstate. My father, he has been a pillar of the community and supporting our local athletics, basketball, football, you name it. Rennie Road Armor Allstate has been there to support the young athletes in central Pennsylvania for the last 30 plus years. Rennie Road Armor at Allstate, give us a call, get some quotes, and we'll take good care of you. Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center, first year with us. All your commercial needs, give them a shout. Back to wrestling here at 107 pounds. And as we predicted, Eric, this place is pretty much just as packed as it was at the beginning of the night. The fans staying with us tonight. In anticipation of that big match, and all these matches for that matter, but anticipation of the big match at 133 too. Two returning state champions there. 3-0, Swank leads, Eric.
Just a quick update. Looks like on the team competition, you got Benton in first at 122 points, Montgomery in second at 109.5, Warrior
Swank.
Run at third at 107.
Swank in again. Eric, who did we see? What did we see out of the MACs and the Big Tens? Anything here? Any updates on MAC and Big Ten?
So I did see, talk about District 4 wrestling. Gable Strickland, wrestling out Lock Haven, won the MAC championship at 133 pounds, which will get him a trip to Tulsa.
Guaranteed berth to
Guaranteed.
the national. And we're going to see Swank come around for 2 here. Man, is he trying to hang on to that? No signal,
No
nothing
score.
given. Actually, he still had a hand on that leg. It was a good job by the official of recognizing that. Great job by Cole, but battling that off.
So Nate Higley, we talked about him last week, Sullivan County at George Mason.
Yeah.
He secured his trip to Tulsa.
He secured his trip to the Division I National Championship. That's great.
I saw he had came out on like 2 different scrambles and pinned his kids. One of the kids was nationally ranked. I think Quinn Kinner.
Was he
from
in the MACs too?
Yeah.
Kolb up to his feet. Of course, with the Benton wrestler out here, talking about Strickland, correct?
Yes.
Strickland, obviously a standout wrestler from Benton, now wrestling for Lock Haven University, my alma mater.
Mine as well.
And Eric's as well, yeah. It's nice drive by Swank, goes to that crotch.
Got a minute 15 left to go here in the third. Swank doing a nice job here.
A lot of guys doing what Mike Lacher is doing. Big Tens on the TV and us on the laptop. So we're getting guys watching the Big Tens and the Northeast Regional at the same time.
I think the semifinals for the Big Tens are supposed to start at 7:30.
So they just started there a little while ago. Granby attempted. Looks like he's going to get one out of this, Eric.
Swank still in control.
Swank still in control. Nothing given, nothing given. That
Should be one. Kolb with the escape now trails 3-1. 35 seconds left to go here in the
Takedown
third.
ties this up. Nice throw by, but out of bounds. Shot again. No stopping. Swank, he's in deep. Cole
There's
tries
2.
to throw it, but 2 to seal this match up, Eric. 5-1 now. Swank leads. 20 seconds to go. He is going to be your Northeast Regional Champion at 107 pounds. Another nice grab. He comes around from behind. But Swank holds on to win the 107-pound championship for the Northeast region, punching both of their tickets to Hershey. Again, want to thank Munderwear for sponsoring this match. And we're going to go to the podium at the heavyweight match, or at the heavyweight weight at the podium. We've got Emmanuel Ulrich, the champion. And the podium and matches tonight brought to you by Mortgage Network Solutions and Derek Zeckman. But check out the podium. Those 4 heavyweights have punched their ticket to Hershey starting next Thursday. Coming up here, the 114-pound championship. And we're going to go for action here. Eric, who do we have?
Here we go. Colton Wade, a sophomore, Sullivan County, going up against Cole Patrick, a freshman out of Wyalusing. So we talked about Patrick a little bit in the pre-match, coming in as the number 4 seed, really wrestling well and getting himself in a position here in the finals and punching his ticket to Hershey.
Yeah. Woodlands Bank sponsoring this match. Nice takedown by Wade.
Wade got the legs in, got him flat. Looks like he's trying to work a power half.
He's got him in deep right there for sure.
Pretty sure last time these two met was in the north section, and Wade won 13-3.
Wade trying to turn him here. I think Patrick wrestling a great tournament so far. I like we both talked, I think we both picked Wade, but I think I wouldn't expect to see a 10 or 11 point spread here tonight. These guys just get better week in and week out.
.27 seconds left to go here in the first. Wade leads 2-0.
Trying to ride him out.
Wade tight in that crab ride.
Now, what is Wade ranked here at 114, Eric?
Yeah, he's ranked number 10 in the state.
Number 10 in the state. The young sophomore.
Now, my rankings I was looking at were out of PA Power Wrestling.
Yeah,
so.
PA Power. We were looking at the one on Facebook. Can't think of the name of that one either. I keep forgetting that. There's another one on Facebook that's free. See if I can find that ranking.
Wade starts on the bottom, quickly up to his feet.
Yeah, Keystone Caliber Wrestling has a ranking on Facebook that's free, and a lot of good posts on that. So Keystone Caliber Wrestling, check them out.
Wade with the escape now leads 3-0.
Look at Riz. Look at Riz behind the scenes getting our graphics all. Look at Enterstar with the star there on the low corner popping up here in a little bit. I'll tell you, the man behind the computer making it happen.
Patrick with that shin wizard in. Wade trying to elevate that.
Trying to finish that. There it is.
Wade now leads 5-0 over Patrick of Wyalusing.
Oh, it's going to cut him, Eric. 5-1 now. Wade going to look to push this lead. We may see a score similar to those sectional matches if Wade keeps controlling like this.
Oh, nice
Nice
ankle
shot.
pick. Oh,
Could
nice
not finish it. Good recovery. Patrick
Not Wade
back
in on it.
again. Now
Could have
Wade
two
in.
here.
There's
There's
the
two.
7-1. I was looking to see who did he beat to end up in the Patrick. Who did he beat to end up in the finals? He had a good match earlier today. Gessner out of Lewisburg. That was a good match. I think Gessner had beat him before, and he just Patrick just took it to Gessner earlier today. Put him on his back 3 or 4 times, Eric. Did you see that match?
I did not see that one.
Yeah, he put him on his back 3 or 4 times. Patrick did. He wrestled very well.
Wade leads 7-1 as we enter the third. Be Patrick's choice.
Got a shout out to Sharon Thomas up there in Beach Creek watching us tonight. Hi, Sharon.
Chooses to go neutral.
Nice shot.
There's 2 by Wade.
Quick 2 by Wade.
He now leads 9-1.
Strong wrestler, Eric. Good shots.
Got potentially dangerous.
Minute 30 to go here in the third period. Wade comfortably in the lead at 9-1. Almost thought somebody jumped it there, but no second whistle. Thank everybody at home watching for supporting our sponsors. It's how we bring this action to you every year, districts and regionals. It does cost money to broadcast, the equipment, the whole 9 yards. There's fees to be paid to District 4 and to PIAA to bring this action to you. So, please get out there and support our sponsors so we can continue to bring this action to you year in and year out. Oh, taking him across the face there, trying to bring him back for back points. But to his stomach, Patrick goes. 9-1 with 50 seconds to go remaining in the match. Wade comfortably in control. The fans writing in the name of the winner here before the match ends down there.
Got to try to walk that. A 15 seconds left to go here in the third.
Comfortably riding him here. And we are going to have Colton Wade, a sophomore from Sullivan County, will be your Northeast regional champion at 114 pounds. We'll be going here next after we thank a sponsor or two to the podium at 107, but want to thank Scott Levan and Munderwear. Been sponsoring now for 3 or 4 years with us. Get out, check out Facebook page, check out his website, Scott Levan and Munderwear. Some great symbols. He does some great symbols with his plays on his symbol, the Munderwear symbol, with fish hooks for his fishing shirts, antlers for his hunting shirts. Scott Levan and Munderwear. But here's the podium at 107. These 4 gentlemen, Babatis placing 3rd out of Montoursville. Great job by Babatis. And what's the gentleman's name from Montgomery? Great job by Stoltzfus, placing 4th from Montgomery. Of course, Kolb, your runner-up.
Those 4 standing on your podium are all from the central section.
All from the central section, all 4 of them. That central section is tough. And thanks to Custom Auto Care, but we go live here at 121 pounds.
We've got Brandon Wenzel, a senior from Montoursville, ranked number 3 in the state, going up against the phenomenal freshman Brant Hare out of Montgomery.
And Wenzel going after him tonight. But it has been, in the past 2 weeks, it has been all Hare in these matches. Great throw-bys like that from Hare in the previous matches. There's the quick 2 by Hare. Slick.
Rockfin was saying that Hare outscored him 34-5.
Wow. Rockfin saying it's Hare has outscored Wenzel 34-5 in their previous matchups. Rofkin, I pronounced that wrong. Of course, Wenzel is Penn State bound next year. And just remember, this freshman out here is facing a returning state champion and a returning runner-up. So just to give you an idea how tough Hare is, he's facing a returning state champion and returning runner-up. Solidly in control in the top position now, Brant Hare is. Yep, Hare has just been dominating in this matchup. I don't know if Hare had a previous injury to that knee, Eric, or he just likes that knee pad. .40 seconds to go. Hare riding solid on top. Oh, he's got the tilt there. He's got a count. Got a 2 count.
Holding 2.
2 back points given. He might get a count here on the edge. There was 2 signaled. He's got a 2 count again on the edge. Out of bounds, 2 given. 6-0 now. Hare in the first period. Brant Hare only losing once this year in the first tournament of the year, Eric, right out of the gate to somebody from Nazareth, I think.
And it was like a 4-3 match. I know it was really close.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody from, it was a 4-3 match.
Hare up to his feet. Wenzel trying to.
And cuts him.
Hare now leads 7-0.
Throw by into that double again. Oh.
Just missed that ankle.
Yep, just missed that for 2. There it is. There's the 2. Just look at that. I mean, knowing where he's at on that match like a veteran senior right there. Phenomenal, phenomenal job. 9-0 now. Hare leads. You hate to say it, but you think you're looking at potentially the next 4-time state champion, not to put any pressure on him that he doesn't already feel, but I think there's a heck of a chance you're looking at District 4's next 4-time state champion in Brant Hare. Good scramble by Wenzel, but Hare
just
keeps
chasing,
stays control. Couple people saying dominant. That is definitely a word to describe Brant Hare. Dominant. Dominant. This young man is on his match. He's cool, calm, and collected out there. Yeah. And he's an exciting wrestler to watch, Eric.
Absolutely.
I mean, he doesn't stop. He doesn't. And look at it. He's still pushing for points. He does not stop. And again, this isn't to take anything away from Brandon Wenzel. You're looking at a former state champion out there on the mat. So it just
150 plus, career
153 career wins for Brandon Wenzel. I mean, in his own right, a legend. And this is just the phenom that Brant Hare is, taking it to a wrestler like Brandon Wenzel. I've seen Brandon lose over the years, Eric, a couple of those matches, but I don't think I've seen anybody dominate him like this in the last 4 years. They've all been pretty tight matches that he's lost and hard-fought losses.
Got 10 seconds here to go in the second. Hare's going to take a 9-0 lead into the third.
Whoa. I said whoa there. Just a young lady almost fell right in front of us and then down on the bleachers. In the third period, 1:48 to go. Another throw by, grabs that ankle, just beautiful. He's just unstoppable with it. For the two, he can't be stopped with it.
11-0. Hare now leads.
I mean, I think he's hit him with it 7, 8, 9, 10 times now, and Wenzel can't stop it. Cannot stop that throw by to that low ankle single and into the double. (11-1) with that escape.
Once with the attempted duck under.
And it was a nice shot. It was a nice attempted duck under, and Brant just smoothly throwing it by. Onto his back at the edge of the mat, no takedown. Tying him up here, 50 seconds to go, 11-1. Brant Hare currently leads by a major decision margin right now. There Wenzel in on a nice single leg, but on the edge. Hare knows where he is.
Got 31 seconds left to go here in the third.
Almost a little bit of a frustration shot out of bounds there by Wenzel. What I missed there, Eric?
Yeah, a little physical with the...
Yeah, a little physical with the chop there. The crowd not liking that. Ten seconds to go. 9 seconds to go. Brant going in again, trying to get another one in the last seconds of this match. Fought off. Brant Hare, 11-1, and he is your Northeast Regional Champion. Want to thank Custom Auto Care, Chris and Brian, for their continued sponsorship for all your automotive needs, struts, batteries, tires, oil changes, you name it. Chris and Brian at Custom Auto Care. Reach out to them. They'll help take care of you. Mortgage Network Solutions, Derek Zeckman. Reach out for all your mortgage needs at Mortgage Network Solutions. Give Frank Kovalerich a ring at Perkins. Perkins Restaurant, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Perkins is there in Williamsport. Perkins in Williamsport. Reach out to them. Get in there after the spring softball season over and see my daughter, she'll do a good job waiting on you at Perkins. Make sure you take good care of her with a good tip. Perkins Restaurant in Williamsport. On the podium here now, guys, the 114-pound place winners. So I want to thank those guys for advancing on to Hershey. Here we go with action at 127 pounds. Eric, who do we have?
Matthew Smith, a sophomore out of Midwest, going against David Kennedy, also a sophomore from Montoursville. These two have met twice this year. I think Kennedy won in the dual meet 2-1.
Nice shot by Kennedy. He's in tight already. Oh, he's back out. Couldn't finish.
And then Smith won last week in districts. I believe that was a 7-4 match.
The one thing I know with Kennedy is there's no lack of action in any of his matches. Smith in good on the shot right now. Kennedy trying to do a split to avoid it. Smith fighting for it in a scramble position. Kennedy staying tight in his waist. There is always great action in his matches, Eric. He is fun to watch.
Yes.
And he never quits. I mean, Kennedy will give you 6 minutes of wrestling nonstop. You're going to see 2 here, I think. He's holding on, trying to fight off. There, he's going to give up 2, turn to his stomach. Smith takes the lead 2-0.
Kennedy with the escape trails 2-1. We got 45 left to go here in the first period.
Nice shot by Kennedy in tight again. Smith blocking out in the crotch.
Got a stalemate. 14 here to go in the first. Smith takes a 2-1 lead into the second. Green's choice, Kennedy's choice defers. Smith will choose down to start the second.
Of course, the showcase match of the night coming up next, Eric. 2 returning state champions, Pepe and Johnson. Smith now leads 3-1. Look at Kennedy just attacking the head. Boom, 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 attack, attack, attack. A little bit too much, not under control, and got thrown there. Nice shot by Smith, countered
by Kennedy.
Yep, countered by Kennedy. Back in Kennedy. Kennedy definitely a spark plug, and Smith matching him energy for energy. Just exciting wrestling here at 127 pounds. Tries for that headlock, does not get it. Oh, nice counter. These guys are fun to watch, Eric.
Yeah, lots of action here. Both wrestlers being on the aggressive. Kennedy
nice shot by Kennedy. Can he finish it? He's
we're out of
right
bounds.
Oh! Good call by the official. Is that Fortin, Eric?
I believe it is.
Good call.
Smith on a shot. Good defense by Kennedy. Sprawls. Kennedy back in on the shot.
Kennedy reshots. He pressures into him, almost puts him backwards on his butt. Three to 1. Smith still leads 26 seconds in the second period. Kennedy trying to get a score in here. Wants to be careful how far he pushes that. He'd get himself in a bad position.
Out of bounds. 18 seconds left to go.
18 seconds to go. Smith did elect to take down in the second period, correct?
Yes.
So Kennedy will get his choice and obviously go down. I mean, I bet you he shot 15 times already, Kennedy, in this match. I mean, if you're a Montoursville fan or, Coach Youngkin down there, you gotta your hat has to go off to, to David Kennedy's effort in this match right now. And Smith wrestling a great match as well. It's just, as Kennedy is just go, go, go.
Nice head lever there by Smith, flattens out Kennedy. Got a tight waist. Got the bar here, trying to get a bar tilt.
Smith with a huge leverage advantage over Kennedy. Really shows up in his top-bottom position, Eric, that leverage.
Yeah.
Kennedy almost has to stay flat right now. If he comes up, he's in danger of being turned.
Yeah.
So he's got to stay flat.
He's got to show action or the referee will hit him for stalling.
He's in a tough position here. He's battling not to be turned right now. Uh-oh.
They got a 1 count.
There's a 1 count.
Got 55 seconds left to go. There's your stall call.
Tough to call stalling against him with the amount of action he's created in this match so far, but I see where it's coming from. He's got to work up regardless of, the bar or anything else. Looking right now like Smith will ride him out. I mean, I would like to see Smith get out of the parallel position with that bar and try to run it, so you see action from him too. But good job. He's in control. He's doing what he has to do to hold on to victory here. 15 seconds to go. An escape by Kennedy. He's going back in. 10 seconds. Going in hard.
Oh.
Trying everything he can. 7.6 seconds. Kennedy loose. Going after him. Tries for a headlock. He gave a point on that. Unnecessary. Great effort. Great effort, great victory, great effort by both wrestlers. Great match. And Matt Smith is your champion at 127 pounds. Match brought to you by Custom Auto Care and the gang. Brian and Chris and the gang at Custom Auto Care. Going to go over to the podium at 121 pounds. Guys, you've heard them all night long. Thank all of our sponsors again tonight. Without them, we couldn't bring the district and regional action to you, so you guys know who they are, and we can't tell our sponsors how much we appreciate everything they do for us and supporting these young wrestlers, and that's what it's all about. It's putting these wrestlers in the spotlight, Eric, that we're covering here. But there's your state qualifiers at 121 pounds, and here we go. At 133 pounds, the two returning state champions going at it head-to-head, Scott Johnson and Jaden Pepe.
Pepe, a Harvard University commit, two-time state champion, also a third-place finisher. Scott Johnson last year was a PIAA champion.
Johnson in on the single. Nice quick shot by Johnson again. And Johnson, another of these guys, he's going to go, go, go. Johnson's not going to stop coming at him. Pepe, they say, a little more controlled wrestler, looking to take advantage of mistakes, but I don't think you're going to see Johnson make a lot of mistakes. Pepe with the height and leverage advantage. Johnson, a little shorter, stockier wrestler of the two. This, of course, your final match of the night. And the gym still about 80, 85%, 90% full of what it was earlier, Eric.
We are out of bounds, just under a minute. Johnson's slow to get back up to his feet.
A little bit of an ankle potentially or a knee injury there for Johnson. Limping a little bit. Hopefully he can put it aside. Usually that adrenaline, you get out there, you can let that injury go if it's nothing major. Tries to shoot. Pepe comes around. Battled off by Johnson. Great action here so far in the first. 0-0.
Trying to see if these two have ever met.
I think they've been at different weights for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh, he picks that ankle. That's that leverage and that reach. Johnson able to pull it out. 16 seconds to go. Stalemate.
Johnson will be wrestling next year at Clarion University.
Clarion with quite a few guys ranked in the MACs too. Johnson doing a nice job of jumping out of that. 2 seconds to go. And again, your number 1 and number 2 ranked guys in the state.
Yes.
Another number 1, number 2.
So Johnson chooses down to start the second. Pepe elects to cut him. And Johnson now leads 1-0.
Drew trying to use that leverage. Good job on Johnson. Battling back on. Tremendous balance for the shorter wrestler on Johnson to battle those leverage,
Yes.
that leverage position off.
He's trying to get that underhook to that far ankle.
Into the Russian Johnson goes, but loses it quickly.
Pepe, a little bit of attempt there to throw by. Wasn't fully committed to it.
Oh, shot missed. He's in trouble there, Johnson is. This is going to be a tough one to battle out of, Eric.
There he pails
and he gives up the 2 there. Johnson down 2-1 with 50 seconds to go in the second. Looks like Pepe's going to cut him again right away. 1 neutral. We're back to a 2-2 match in the second period. Asking for injury time. He definitely got hurt on the side of that mat a little bit ago. Reaching for the inside of his knee. That's not good. Yeah, it looked like he was on the inside. You have that ligament on the inside of your knee cartilage. Hate to see that here in his senior year. 1 week away from regionals, Eric.
States, that is.
Or state, sorry. Thank you, Eric. 1 week away from the state tournament. And we want to thank again Munder Ware, Scott Levan for coming on board here for the last 3-4 years. Berger Septic for all your potable water and sewer needs. And we're back at action here again.
45 here to go in the second. We are scoreless. Or, I'm sorry, we're tied 2-2.
Same as scoreless, right?
Yeah, basically.
But not. Inside throw. Up, get that leg again. He's in deep, got him up, takes him down again. 4-2, Pepe leads right now. Ten seconds, can he get out of there and make this a little closer? Nope, grabs a hold of that leg. He's gonna try to ride him out here. Pepe leads 4-2. We'll take the down position to start the third period.
So the top 4 place finishers, 127 pounds, and the coaches.
Johnson cuts him, is now down 5-2.
Top 4 place finishers, 127 pounds, and coaches to the award zone, please.
Oh, throw by. Looks to be walking okay now, Eric, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Minute 30 to go. Johnson down 5-2 to the two-time returning state champion out of Wyoming area. Minute to go. .45 seconds to go. If Johnson's going to engage, he's got to go now, try to get a couple takedown and potentially a takedown to his back now with only 37 seconds to go. Shot by Pepe deep. He's in again. He's got it. Nice job going out of bounds by Johnson.
Twenty-five seconds left to go here in the third.
In the final match of the night. In all likelihood, probably your matchup in the finals next week at Hershey. Takedown. 5-4, cuts him right away again. Oh, and takedown by Pepe right on the edge. And Jaden Pepe is your Northeast Regional Champion at 133 pounds. So want to get a shot here at the podium coming up at 127 pounds. At 127 pounds. Matt Smith, your champion. David Kennedy, your runner-up. Eric, who do we have on there for third and fourth? Can you see?
Tyler Ulrich.
Ulrich from Warrior Run.
In third place.
Third place. And I'm not sure who your fourth place finisher is there, but congratulations to the young men at 127 pounds, advancing to the PIAA state championships at Hershey. So I want to take a second here to thank our sponsor. We'll take a commercial break and we'll come back and wrap it up here. Susquehanna Valley Insurance Center for all your commercial needs. Thank you. Mortgage Network Solutions, Derek Zeckman. Perkins, Frank Cavallers, Perkins in Williamsport, Berger Septic and all your septic needs. Rennie Rodarmo, Allstate Insurance. And D's Cupcakes online at D's Cupcakes. Custom Auto Care, Chris and Brian. Munderwear, Scott Levan. So going to go to a quick commercial break, actual commercial here, and then we will come back, announce our Munderwear Wrestler of the Night, and wrap it up.
From the land of the free, the home of the brave, underwear's made in the USA. We'll never take a knee, we will always stand. We don't use sweatshirts from foreign lands, support our troops every day.
Going to the podium here at 133 pounds, your PIAA qualifiers down there. But Eric and I were just discussing it. Eric, who's our Munderwear wrestler of the week here?
Brant Hare.
Brant Hare is our Munderwear wrestler of the week. Phenomenal tournament, phenomenal matchups. Want to thank everybody out there for joining us here tonight at the Northeast Regional Championships. And we look forward again to come back with Grapplers Only TV, powered by Web Weekly Live in association with Cam Media. Hope to bring District 4 and regional action to you next year. Possibly in the not too distant future, might be looking at
Girls,
right? Double A, district and regional action. But could be. Riz is giving us a look like, hey, it's getting big, Riz. I mean, unbelievable. I think there's 30-some girls at Hughesville in their elementary and junior high program, 30, 40 girls at Loyalsock in their girls program. It's getting big. So thank everybody for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you guys all next year.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them. In 36 years, I've won just about every award they have. I think the award I'm most proud of is being inducted into the All-State Financial Hall of Fame. It was one of my goals from day one, so looking 20 years out and being able to get there was fantastic. Change of any kind has a little anxiety with them. If you have any questions, concerns, anything happens, come to us right away. We're here to answer all your questions and make sure you understand what is going on and what happened.
Some things just don't go together, like checking accounts and service fees. At Woodlands Bank, we offer 3 personal checking accounts that don't charge monthly service fees or require a minimum balance. Make the switch to Woodlands Bank today. Visit woodlandsbank.com to find a location nearest you.